Hi, this is Deepa. Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll learn about operators. While working with the programming languages, we need to perform multiple operations, and to perform the operations, we need a different type of operators. So C++ provide multiple forms of operators which are listed below. Operator is a symbol that operates on a value to perform mathematical or logical computations on the given value. We will understand all the operators with example as well. So first one is arithmetic operator, second is relational or comparison operator, third is logical operator, fourth is assignment operator, fifth is ternary or conditional operator. There are many more operators we'll cover in the next video. So first we'll understand the arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are nothing but the which performs the arithmetic operations which we are performing from the standard first till now. So it's very simple, straightforward, but how to use those operators in C++ that we need to understand. That's it. So here is the list of operators in C++. First, we'll try to understand the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and then rest of the three we'll understand in a detailed way. So addition is used to add value of two variables or multiple variables. It depends upon the requirement. Same the subtraction work. The value of a second variable from the first variable, or we can subtract multiple variables as well. Multiplication, we use symbol asterisk for multiplication, and we can multiply the number of variables as per the requirement again. Division works similarly the way we use in a mathematics. Divides first variable by the second variable. So we'll try to understand this with the example. Here I have created one operators.cpp file, and we'll add header and namespace into this. Before that, as a best practice, we'll try to give the comment for the operators in C++. So let's start. Int main, and we need to write the functionality over here. So first we'll perform addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Int a is equals to 15, b is equals to 25. So what we have done, we have declared two variables a and b, and we have initialized the variables in the same line. Now what we will do, there are multiple ways to perform the operations, but for initial stage what I will do is I will create sum, comma for subtraction sub, mul for multiplication and div for division. So all these variables we'll use to save the values. Sum is equals to a plus b. Compiler will add the values of these two variables and assign it to the sum. Means the addition of these two variables will be stored into the variable sum, which will be on the left side. And we perform same in our mathematics as well. So keep in mind that sub is equals to what we have to do, a minus b. So we'll try to give this value as a bigger. Mul is equals to a multiplied by b. So over here I have given the name as a and b. While programming, give the proper names so you will understand them in the future. This is a small program, so I have written a and b. And div is equals to a divided by b. So we are done with this. We'll print these values. Addition is equals to sum. We'll just copy this to fast our operations. Subtraction, multiplication, division, mul multiplication and division. Okay, better we'll write down NL. Here we can see the addition is equals to 90, which is correct. Subtraction of two numbers is 40, which is correct. Multiplication is 1625, which is correct. Now we can see the result for the division is equals to 2. And if we divide 65 by 25, the result must be in a decimal digits. But here the variable a and b are of an integer type, and that's the reason the result is integer only. It means the whole number. If we want the result in the decimal points, at least one of the operand should be of a float type or decimal type. So if we have both the variables of integer type, we can convert here as well float. For example, we have one variable of a type float, means a will get converted into float type and b is an integer variable, and division I have changed this type to float. So I think this should work now. Run this program and let's see. Right, now the division is 2.6. I hope this is clear for you. If you have any queries, let me know in the comments. I will help you out. Now let's understand modulus operator, increment operator and decrement operator. Three operators are most important operators and we will use most of the places in our programming. So try to understand it in a proper way. Modulus operator use percentage symbol and the function of this is it returns the remainder of the division, and both the values also should be integer only. Increment operator. Increment operator use plus plus symbol, and there are two ways we can use this increment operator. It increases the value of an operand or a variable by 1. For example, a plus plus means the value of this variable is assigned first and then incremented, because plus plus sign is after the variable a, and in the next line plus plus a means it will increment the value of variable of a first and then it assigned to the variable. Exactly opposite is the decrement. A minus minus means the value of a variable is assigned first and then decremented. The same way the value of a variable is decremented first and then it is used. Let's have a practical example to get the clear ideas. Mostly this increment and decrement operator we use in the counters or in loops, so which will cover those things in the next videos. Now we'll see the example for modulus. Int mod is equals to a% b. As we have discussed, this mod operator returns the remainder of this particular expression. We call it as a mod operator as well. Mod. Just save it and run it. And here you can see the remainder is 9. So whenever you want to split any number for multiple purpose, you can use this mod operator basically. Just now discuss that the mod operator we can use only for integer numbers. So what if I take this as a float number, float 25. So float b is equals to 25. It's showing some kind of error over here. So let's see what. Expression must have integral or unscoped enum, means it should be number only. Now let's try to understand increment operators. So this is a post operator. Post means it will first assign the value of this particular variable and then increment, because plus plus signs are given after that variable. I have declared two variables a and result, and a is initialized with the value 10. We will rename the variable result with the variable I, just a short name. Now we'll first step we'll try to print the value of a variable as is, which is initial value. Now we will assign that value of a variable to the variable I and we'll use post increment operator, means it will assign the value of a variable to the I variable and then it will increase the value of a variable. Now we'll print the value of both variable and let's see what happens. Value of I variable, and we'll try to print the value of a variable. So what do you think? What will be the value of a variable? The value of a variable will be, yes, it's 11. Let's see. Now just save and execute the program, and we can see the result as expected. The initial value is 10. So this statement is perfect. In this statement we have used post initialization. So according to the post initialization, it will assign the value of a variable to the I variable first and then it increments, means the 10 value is assigned to the variable I, and after that a has increased. So now here the value of a will be 11. Perfect. I guess it's clear to you. Now we'll see the pre-increment. So for the pre-increment, we'll use same code, only we need to change the operator name over here, operator over here. And so I guess this is sufficient. We'll run the program now. We'll clean this. Here what happened, initial value is 10. So here you can see the initial value is perfect. In this statement, the value of a variable is incremented first because it's pre-increment, means this plus plus sign is written before the variable a, so it's a pre-increment, and that is the reason the value of a variable has increased first and it's assigned to the variable I. So the value of I will be 11 over here, and the value of a variable is also 11. So this result is as expected. So I hope this is clear. If you have any query, please comment me, so I will help you out. Same way we can use pre-decrement operator. We'll see first post-decrement. Post means this sign. Here we need to give minus minus post decrement, and this is done. Now run this program. Let's understand first. Post decrement operator means the value of a variable is 10. So in this statement, the value of a variable will be assigned to the variable I first, and then it will decrease the value of a variable. So the value of I variable will be 10, and after that it has decreased. It means the value of a variable will be 9 over here. So let's see. So this is the result, right? I hope you understood what we have done till now. So similarly, pre-decrement. As per the requirement, we can use these operators, and these operators are really helpful for everyone in the programming in future. So make sure you are clear with this. If you are not, practice it multiple times in a different ways, and if you are not understood, let me know. Just run this program. So this is a pre-decrement operator, means it will decrement first and then it will assign the value. So it's a pre-decrement operator. It will decrement the value of a variable first and then it assign to the variable I. So now a and I will contain the value 9, and you can see the result is as expected. I hope you are clear with this modulus operator, increment operator and decrement operator. In increment, pre-increment, post-increment. In decrement, pre-decrement, post-decrement. If you like this video, please share with your friends, comment and subscribe. Thank you.